As a teacher, I've spent 40 years of my life helping others achieve their goals and ambitions. And now, today, it's my turn. It's my time. At the Fitzroy Library, there was a careers book, and I would borrow it often and turn to a certain page, and it had RMIT film and television. I used to read that quite often, and so I aspired to be a cameraman. That dream followed me through high school, to the end of high school. But at the end of high school, my folio to enter that program wasn't sufficient, so my journey went elsewhere. I went and studied a Bachelor of Arts at Deakin University, and so that career changed from being behind the camera to joining the government, so as a public servant. I decided to become a teacher after 20 years of working at Australia Post. At Australia Post, I had a few career changes. I ended my career as manager of the Training and Development Unit. So I left Australia Post, I went to uni, and so for 2 years I studied to become a primary school teacher. At that time, I was considering becoming an educational psychologist and also a teacher. So talking to the teachers at St Mary's Primary School, where I was a classroom helper, the teachers convinced me that becoming a teacher was the better decision, so I followed that. So after 20 years, I'm in a position where I feel that there's time for one more career change. I've now enrolled to become a student in screen and media. So my dream as a teenager, I'm fulfilling that now. Coming into screen and media at this the late years in my life, I feel that I will be better at whatever I do in a TV studio or on location, behind a camera, producing. I believe I'll be better at that because I bring in 40 years of skills in other industries. The longer that I'm in this program, I've grown more aware as to the different aspects of screen and media. It's not just picturing myself behind a camera, it's editing. Editing at the moment is my worst subject, but in the past my worst subjects have become my strengths. So I'll continue to work on editing, and sound and lighting are two other areas that I wish to get better at, and I think I'll enjoy doing that, and also producing.
When do I get champagne and cocaine, Robin?
Oh. Not today.
That's all right, I don't do either, Robin.
Screen and media gives me the opportunity to tell my stories. I have stories that haven't been told yet, so it gives me the opportunity to do that. And it also helps me enable others to tell their story. I now know quite confidently that the next 10, if there's 20 years to be had, then 20 years, that this is the career that I will stay in. I know that teenagers today are likely to have at least five careers in their lifetime. Well knowing that, I now know that this is my final career, and I'll make every opportunity to make it successful.